I don't know if you've ever considered this, but laws are nothing more than words written on paper by people who are generally considered to be liars and thieves. So share this video with everybody who needs a liar reminder.
With the ready availability of information today, if it's not obvious to people by now that politicians are nothing more than psychopathic liars, there's little hope for you. As with the known reputation of snake oil salesmen, nothing they ever say can be taken as factual or truthful.
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems. Dr. Utopia's sensational new discovery, ISM. Once you swallow the contents of this bottle, you'll have the bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes. Remember, you're the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes. Name your own salary. Bigger crops, lower costs. Why, ISM even makes the weather perfect every day. And now then, because we are introducing this amazing item for the first time in this country, it isn't going to cost you 1 cent. All you have to do is sign this little scrap of paper, and you get your bottle absolutely free.
I hereby turn over to ISM Incorporated everything I have, including my freedom and the freedom of my children and my children's children, in return for which said ISM promises to take care of me forever.
You want some examples?
And I want to say this to the television audience. In all of my years of public life, I have never obstructed justice. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook.
The charge has been made that the United States has shipped weapons to Iran as ransom payment for the release of American hostages in Lebanon. Those charges are utterly false.
Read my lips.
I experimented with marijuana a time or two and didn't inhale.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again.
And didn't inhale.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And didn't inhale.
Saddam Hussein has gone to elaborate lengths, spent enormous sums, taken great risks to build and keep weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction.
He's got them.
Weapons of mass destruction.
I have never obstructed justice.
Weapons of mass destruction.
He's got them.
I'm not a crook.
I never told anybody to lie.
He's got them.
And didn't inhale.
These allegations are false.
Of course, in spite of the constitutional failures and outright lies displayed by the presidents of the past, as well as current evidence of certain failures in the future, people, contrary to the facts, still continue to hope that the next candidate is the one who will restore hope and facilitate change. But haven't all the candidates of the past, in one way or another, promised hope and change? On what logical basis would you expect anything different from the next snake oil liar? Obama, the current presidential puppet, peddled his promising elixir to the masses just as his predecessors peddled theirs.
There are a number of different things that you could do early pertaining to executive orders.
Right.
One of them is to shut down Guantanamo Bay.
Mm-hmm. Our legitimacy is reduced when we've got a Guantanamo that is open.
I have said repeatedly that I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that.
We're going to lead by shutting down Guantanamo.
Guantanamo, that's easy. Close down Guantanamo.
I will close Guantanamo.
I've said repeatedly that America doesn't torture, and I'm going to make sure that we don't torture. Those are part and parcel of an effort to regain America's moral stature in the world. I intend to close Guantanamo, and I will follow through on that.
And given my administration's relentless pursuit of al-Qaeda's leadership, there is no justification beyond politics for Congress to prevent us from closing a facility that should have never been opened.
There are a number of different things that you could do early pertaining to executive orders.
Right.
One of them is to shut down Guantanamo Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Executive order that we are signing, and we then provide the process whereby Guantanamo will be closed no later than 1 year from now. Today, I'm about to address it, man, but you got to let me speak. I'm about to address it. Let me address it. Why don't you let me address it, ma'am? Why don't you sit down and I will tell you exactly what I'm going to do. Where we went on...
was killed. Can you tell the Muslim people their lives are as precious as our lives? Can you take the drones out of the hands of the CIA? Can you stop the signature strikes that are killing people on the basis of suspicious activities?
We're addressing that now.
Apologize to the thousands of Muslims that you have killed. Will you compensate the innocent family victims? That will make us safer here at home.
The voice of that woman is worth paying attention to. Unfortunately, you've grown up hearing voices that incessantly warn of government as nothing more than some separate, sinister entity that's at the root of all our problems. The voice of that woman is worth paying attention to. Some of these same voices also do their best to gum up the works. You should reject these voices.
As writer George Orwell once said, political language is designed to make lies sound truthful, murder respectable, and to give an appearance of solidity to pure wind.
Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to be notified when I release more content, just click that big red subscribe button down there, and as soon as I release a video, you'll be one of the first to see it. For more information and hard-hitting content, follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/highimpactflix, on Twitter at highimpactflix, and now on Instagram at highimpactflix. If you want to support this channel by picking up one of these hard-hitting, conversation-starting shirts, just check out the link in the description below. Until next time, remember, it's easier to deceive the masses than to convince them that they've been deceived. I'll see you guys in the next video.